center, 7 feet, number 27, Yusuf Nurkic. At shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 3, CJ McCollum. At guard, 6'3" from Weber State, wearing number 0, coach for your home team is Terry Stotts. Once again, your Portland Trailblazers.
Hi, everyone. And David Aldridge is standing by for a
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had previous head coaching stints in Atlanta.
The players love him. Thank you, David. And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight on the injured list.
And a total of 6 players out of action for tonight. The basketball gods seem to be displeased.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. Lillard from outside. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, you think about a franchise player, it's hard to find a better example than Damian Lillard. His play, his presence, Kevin. He's one of the most important players in Blazers franchise history. He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, it's crazy.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. As you were talking about the presence of Lillard, very cool and always composed.
Oh, Kevin, I love Damian Lillard. I mean, he's from Oakland. He has that town toughness. He's got that dog in him. I mean, he speaks softly and carries a big stick.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Hey, man, let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Collins, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
But they'll get another chance. Stolen by McGee. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Oh, come on, you can't allow James to get positioned down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk it.
Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. The pass to Anthony, fires the 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's LeBron, again, Los Angeles.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, Kev, I mean, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Whiteside's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Now here's McCollum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Deep 2 from Anthony. Here's Whiteside. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Davis. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Lakers passing it around. LeBron James on the wing. Over Collins. Offensive rebound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Smith comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Dion Waiters checked in for Danny Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. Los Angeles leading by 7.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Here's Simons to the right side. Here's Trent. A 3-pointer off the mark. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Down low and stolen by Hezonja. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Waiters. And it's Simons missing. And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow. Well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Here's Simons. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Pass to Trent. And finished off by Hezonja.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And now Portland on the break. Here's Little. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Caruso, the pass to Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Passes it to Trent. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Howard. And it's Simons missing.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
That's just a needless giveaway. Got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Here's Trent. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's the tenacity of Smith. He's willing to get nasty inside, especially when he earns these type of fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second free throw. Poked away. And Waiters kicks to Smith. Back to Waiters. Over Trent. A putback. It's good on the putback.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the key.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Trailblazers, Hezonja at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Little, and it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Trailblazers trail by 11. Hezonja up top. Here's Simons. They get it back. Whiteside bats in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
A nice shot by Simons.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Here's Morris, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Lakers lead by 8. Now a timeout called by Portland. Just when you look around the NBA, which player most emulates the style and approach that you have? You were special. But so you've got to have a very special category for this one, I'm sure.
Well, thanks, kid. That's flattering. I like to be in the categories with these guys because I'm such fans of them. But Blake Griffin, when I think about him, and also Joel Embiid, the fact that Embiid can shoot out on the floor, he can space up, but in the post, he likes to go to work as well. I just think he gives you such a mix of offensive moves that you can't stop, that as a defender, you're always worried and on guard and looking over your shoulder because you don't know what he's going to hit you with because he has so many options.
But in my mind, there's only one Chris Webber.
Thanks, man.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from McCollum. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anthony, the pass to McCollum. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And it's encouraging whenever McCollum scores inside, proving that he's more than just a jump shooter. And D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Los Angeles leading by 5. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And good that time. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Nurkic, the pass to Carmelo. Collins against Davis. Shot by Collins, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. Morris passes to Caldwell Pope. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Not going to go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Deflects the pass. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Howard's checked in for Morris. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Nurkic with the steal.
And the turnovers are what stand out. I know they're leading, but it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. They double him with Green. Pass to Anthony. All alone.
And the outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And that one falls for Collins. And the 10th pick in 2017 out of Gonzaga, Zach Collins figures to be an important piece moving forward.
No, just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. But this 9'3" standing reach, are you kidding me? He's a presence inside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pie.
LeBron kicks to Green. Here's Davis. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Lillard attacking. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Well, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over.
Here's LeBron, and it goes down 2 points. James has got 12 points in the game.
But so many of his points have come from within inches of the bucket. I mean, he lives to attack the rim. He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And there's the pass to Howard. Feeds it to LeBron. And the rejection by Collins.
An established defender at a young age. Collins has the timing and the reach to block shots.
Here's Anthony. That one goes. Count it. 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The Lakers rebound. Howard. Off target from the baseline. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's McCollum. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Nurkic with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, consistency is what comes to mind when I think of McCollum. I mean, especially offensively, where he scores in bunches.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Good on the triple.
Oh, Smith loves these long trays. I mean, he's a tough shot maker.
Pass to Trent. The 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Out to Smith. From deep. That shot off. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They lead by...
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. He has bounced back nicely. Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. The drive by LeBron.
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air. And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot, and they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly, and Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by McCollum. And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You sometimes like that, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
Kicks it out to Lillard. He feeds it to Nurkic, stolen by McGee.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's Davis on the wing. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's McCollum. Plays it up off the glass. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back. There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's just your job to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job, okay. We don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win. And so, yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will. Davis finds Green. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the shot is good. And it's 7 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Davis has the open look. Nailed from three-point land. Davis has got 7 points.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
Passes to Nurkic to the inside. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Collins.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
And here's James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Defensively, you'd like to rush James off the three-point line, but then that causes other problems like his drive.
McCollum passes to Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. At 6'3", his size is better suited for the one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Anthony. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. See what you think about McCollum as a point guard. His assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with the chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
And Portland making a change here as Anya's checked in, and it's in there.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Simons, the pass to Whiteside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got the lead, back up to 1 now for the Trailblazers. Kuzma kicks to Smith, fires from deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Trent. The teardrop falls in. Trent's got 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Howard wide open. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Oh, showing off another dimension of his game right there. Howard looking confident, taking the quick shot.
Here's Simons. Inside. Hezonja on the wing. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith surveying the D. His 3-pointers off the mark. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Trent gets the bucket.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense. A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
16 seconds left here in the third quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
His 4th turnover of the game. That's not a number to be proud of.
Knocks it loose. It's Kuzma top the key. From the line. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
What about the persistence of Howard? Refusing to give up on the glass. He gets rewarded for his hustle.
And the basket by Lillard.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, do they pay the price with the triple.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. It's the Trailblazers. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Anthony, also Whiteside out there, and it's Simons in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Waiters, here we go. And then Waiters with the jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Kuzma, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Even under pressure, Kuzma keeps his concentration, refusing to let the defense alter his shot in the paint.
3-pointer, Lillard, and the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his third foul so far. Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron comes in for Alex Caruso.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Lillard against James. Connects in the foul line jumper. James has got 19 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, Greg, this is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
From deep three-point range, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's McCollum. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Waiters. Stolen by McGee. Kuzma, right side, and stolen by Whiteside. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Here's Davis, and Whiteside sends it back. Here's McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
Heating up like a microwave. Once McCollum gets a few to fall, you know he's in there.
And the Lakers call time here.
And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Frank Vogel talk to his team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Davis on the follow.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And Anthony sends it back.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Collins kicks to Anthony. Three-pointer kept alive, goes up again, and Davis sends it back. Missed it, even after all those chances. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Caldwell Pope.
In key moments like this, you need guys like Caldwell Pope to come through with a huge bucket. Just tremendous focus.
Cullen passes to Lillard. For 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 1:56 left in the 4th. Shoots from 14. Here's McGee, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the play. Long guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer, and that one goes long.
Things can turn around in a hurry. I mean, can't they? Last quarter, he was lights out. All of a sudden, nothing's turned.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And James throws it down.
I love how James takes hold of these possessions. When his team needs a basket, he steps up to the plate.
Lillard attacking. The layup missed. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James. Misses off the right eye.
You expect him to make those. You got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
From deep. A shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Trailblazers.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated and miss even one free throw right now.
Lillard with the bucket.
Lillard plays with great pace. He's outstanding at knowing when to pull up off the dribble.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's LeBron. Here's McGee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jacks up a 3. James, no good.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter. He's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Trailblazers keep it alive. Right side, no good. Here's Green. Money!
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Damian Lillard.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 7. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possessions.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Adams. Off target.
Oh, you got to give it up for James. He's a rugged, tough-nosed defender, thanks mainly to his size, his speed, strength, and IQ.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that